Icon series Longshot. Let's talk about it. Cue intro. No, I'm kidding. We're not using that one anymore. That thing was a piece of made by me. So, let's head on into a brand new one.
Feel the rhythm of the 95. This is where it becomes alive. Come on, put your hands up, feel the vibe.
I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that the Longshot was probably the most modified blaster before the Strife came along. And if anything, the Longshot was one of my favorite blasters, and it still is to this day. But there is so much wrong with the Icon series Longshot that I can't even begin to explain, and it is really irritating. Let's start with the basics though, and let's get down into it. First off, you do indeed have a end strike barrel attachment point, so you can add in the Longshot front gun if you want to. But you want to know what you should do is you should take it and throw it out. You're bad. You got the bipod, which was missing from the Zombie Strike Longshot. You have the scope that came with the original Longshot, same mold. Plastic on both sides, distorted plastic, but still on both sides. It came with a 6-round magazine, and we'll get to the magazine, believe me. The jam door I took out when I went to lubricate this blaster and check out the internals before doing this review, and I'll explain the internals in a few. Next, you got the Longshot stock, which was adjustable, so if you wanted to, you have it out, which also allowed you to hold a magazine in the back. The mag retention in this is actually pretty well, considering all things considered, but the stock is, well, you know, much to be desired. If you go modified, I'd recommend just chopping up some PVC and putting it in the back. Fully extend it, put some PVC back here to stop it from being able to, you know, just do that. This is a sprinter, so it's going off of a spring, and let's talk about the sad parts about it. The internals. The plunger tube has been shrunken. A fair bit, honestly. I was extremely shocked how small it was compared to the original one. I actually went over to a buddy's house to, you know, compare it to theirs, which was stock, and the plunger tube was way smaller than the one from the original one. They shrunk it down so you were getting less air behind your dart, but the spring is stronger. The spring in this is stronger, but even then, before opening it, I chronoed it with brand new darts, got an average of, what, it was 70 FPS, but I had outliers of like 20. I actually removed the air restrictor from this thing, and it still doesn't fire well. It honestly is a piece of garbage. I mean, I think I could crap out something better than this. Is, if anything, discouraging to the legacy of the Longshot. And that's not to say much, because, I mean, what you did is you take something great, like the Longshot, and then you turn it into something terrible. It's like when they had the Strife. That was great. And then they made the Phoenix. That was terrible. Why'd they do that? I have no idea. But, I mean, if you're desperate for a Longshot show, sure. But it's not the same show. And that probably means most of the kits for the Longshot aren't going to work. I have yet to test that because I don't have a kit for one. But they're probably not going to work. Honestly, I would just pass on this one, guys. It's not worth it. You know what? It's so bad. I mean, even the magazine quality. So the one good part about this magazine in the blaster is, one, well, it does come with the original magazine, which is to say that it has the original parts. So if you have a bunch of the flip mag connectors, you can use them. Bad part about it is the magazine. The magazine is so poorly molded and just it's so. I've dropped this mag on the ground and it cracked open. Flexi Don't you love it? This is a pretty recent, brand new 6-round magazine. Good sprint in there, very smooth compared to the rubbing of that. Sprint feels a lot better in here. Also, plastic feels way better in this magazine. In this magazine? Whatever. So, let's open up the internals. Okay guys, so we've opened up here the internals. Like I said before, you got your catch, you got your plunger tube. This plunger tube is smaller, and I promise you it is smaller. I don't know by how much, but I do know it is smaller and it has less power in it. You know, locks and trap and just, you know, catch, sprint, and just, you know. So I mean, obviously, like we already, you know, barrel lug, you got your bandolier attachment point, you got your barrel lug, you know, this flow barrel parts. You got the parts, you know, you got the parts. Shit.
My kit for my Longshot doesn't fit. Buy the original. You want to see my Longshot? Buy your original Longshot.
What is wrong? Yeah. You piece of. You're a piece of.